Picasso received various commissions from Serge de Diaghilev, founder of the famous Ballets Russes company. Indeed, Picasso created the different sets, stage curtains and costumes which set the tone of each ballet. The figure of the Harlequin, from the Italian theatrical genre of commedia dell'arte, allows him to represent a multifaceted individual with a complex personality. On a sober background, devoid of ornaments or decoration, Picasso represents his young son Paul here. The latter is not really sitting in his chair, but as if leaning on it, in a precarious balance. Picasso owns this costume in his workshop. It was left to him or given to him by his friend Jean Cocteau, who visited him disguised as a harlequin, one day in 1916. The features of his face suggest a slightly pouting pout, perhaps reflecting the wariness of this young child having to remain static.
Fascinating journey that spans centuries and continents. Circuses have evolved from ancient Roman chariot races to the modern, high-energy spectacles we know today. Here is a brief overview of the history of the circus. Ancient origins. The concept of the circus can be traced back to ancient civilizations. In ancient Rome, for example, chariot races and gladiatorial contests were popular forms of entertainment in large arenas. Circus Maximus. The Circus Maximus in Rome was one of the most famous ancient circuses. It could hold up to 150,000 spectators, and was primarily used for chariot races. The Romans also had circus games that included various forms of entertainment. Medieval jugglers and acrobats. During the Middle Ages, traveling performers such as jugglers, acrobats, and jesters entertained crowds at fairs and festivals across Europe. These early performers laid the foundation for modern circus act. Philip Astley. The modern circus is often attributed to Philip Astley, an Englishman who opened an equestrian school in London in 1768. He is credited with combining horsemanship with acrobatics and clowning, creating the first modern circus ring. The circus comes to America. Circus performances made their way to America in the late 18th century. John Bill Ricketts is often credited with establishing the first circus in the United States in 1793.
Pablo Picasso, born October 25, 1881, died April 8, 1973, was a Spanish expatriate painter, sculptor, printmaker, ceramicist, and stage designer. He was one of the greatest and most influential artists of the 20th century and the creator, with Georges Braque, of Cubism.